Hi! Welcome back to Barely D&D. This is your sort of Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Welcome back to the Accidental Adventures. I am your host, Jaci Williams. I didn't mean to do that.
And I'm Mika Butler.
That's my name. No.
And I'm Debbie Ryan.
You're not. You're literally not. You don't have
You gotta do that
here. And yeah, you can't even do that little eyebrow.
You think you can do
thingy.
these things, Nemo, but you just can't.
Amen. So we love to have you. Welcome back. And I'm gonna pass the torch, the microphone, the spotlight.
I'm passing the microphone to someone who doesn't know what their strength modifier is.
Oh, jeez. Calling people out.
And who would that be?
I don't know. I was wondering who would get mad, and that's who I was going to say it was.
Actually,
but I think both you guys know what it is because yours is really high and yours is really low. I don't think Zach knows what his strength modifier is because he's a real human.
He's a human.
No, I do.
Well,
I talked about this at length with Kara and friends once, and we all decided it was +3.
Is it me? Is it me? +1?
you talked about it with
Is this +3?
+2 or +3?
Okay.
Yours is +3 in real life?
Or is that
I think
too
mine
much?
is 0. I think mine is just a straight 0.
It could be
I think
+2.
3.
I could see an argument for +2. +3 is a lot.
I think +3 sounds good.
This
This is the letter
Anyway.
question. What is your
This is
real
the letter
life
question.
best
Modifier?
like stat modifier? Not your character. You as the player, the person.
You know what? I like it
There's
better
not
than
a-
mine. Yes, let's do
What
that.
was
What was
that's
yours?
fun.
Wait, just for funsies.
Was.
Well, guys, we'll save it for a second session.
We'll have more
Okay.
episodes, you guys. Y'all know that there's going to be more episodes.
You don't know
Okay,
that.
so
At least after this one.
in real life, what is your best and worst strength modifier? Or, daggnabbit, what's your best and worst modifier? You, the human, not your character.
I'm gonna let y'all go first.
I feel like
Wait, I
my-
choose. Wait, we can't. There's not a damn NPC to choose.
no,
it's
we
just
can't do
Zach.
MNPC.
It's just Zach.
Zach. Anywhere else he'd be real whack. That's all I had.
Yeah.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to think of
That's
all the
well.
different like modifiers all the different things that go under it. Because if I'm just looking at it, it's like, oh, but then I look at things like,
I know what mine
You know-
is. Are you ready for me to start going, Jackie? Or do you need more time?
yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go,
Yeah.
bro, you go.
All right. I think my best stat modifier is charisma, and I think my worst
Nope.
one is constitution.
I think yours is
Probably.
intelligence. Your best one.
But Landon is really good at. Landon has like a
I'm not
+13 to
smart.
deception.
I would have like a +0 to medicine. I'd have a
No, but
my nature
remember,
is like
Landon-
non-existent.
Remember, intelligence it's not just like how smart are you naturally, it's also what you've studied. And you are an expert in so many things. And also,
studied.
if we're using real life character stats, this is a live character interpretation question. But like I think of it as like there's more. I don't know. In my head, the way I'm thinking about it right now, I'm thinking about like, real life intelligence can apply to things other than like medicine and in nature and religion or something.
Medicine is
you know?
wisdom,
No,
technically.
I'll tell you, because all the
Same.
best things that I've made happen in my life have been because I faked it till I made it, not because I knew what I was doing. Like,
I mean,
so
I told you
I
he has a
literally
+13
convinced
to
someone that I could do
deception.
things and then figured it out after they brought me on. That's my whole life in a nutshell.
Actually,
He's always
mean, to be
persuading
clear-
us and deceiving us.
To be clear, I'm not disagreeing that I think Landon's intelligence could be in contention with his charisma, but I do totally see where he's coming with the charisma. I think I would also
Yeah.
say intelligence for Landon, but not like a, oh, no way, you're wrong. Like, I don't know, it could be both. Because if someone's like, hey, Landon, opinion on specific obscure topic, you'd be like, yes, here's 13 hours of research. And to me, that feels like high intelligence. Because, every once in a while you get on and you're like, hey, did you guys hear about the new law in Namibia and how it's affecting Nintendo shipping? And so that feels very Landon. But then also I see what you're saying with the charisma. And also, no disagreements on the low con. That seems right.
Yeah. I'd love to see a character with a high strength and low con. That'd be fun.
That would be a ton of fun,
That'd be
actually.
interesting, yeah.
I
I'm
can't
so
tell you,
strong,
it's,
but I'm about to die.
it's Josh, the other dude in Daniel's campaign that we play in. He made a paladin, and it was his first time playing in a campaign, and he was like, well, I need a high strength to hit, and then he didn't know about also high con. And one day we were playing, and I looked over and I went, Josh, do you have 29 hit points? And he was like, yeah. I was like, guy, you're our only tank. And we got in and he has almost died in every combat. And so we've been working on that. He still has the lowest in the party. Anywho.
Okay, I have a thing to say. I have a topical comment to make before. Don't let me forget, Zach. Tell me after we're done with the questions.
Okay, topical comment.
The episode.
Everybody remember topical comment?
Topical comment.
A comment about something applied to skin. Okay, so hear me out. I am not trying to say that I'm cool and good at stuff. What I am saying is I'm not sure what my lowest stat is, only because I think a lot of my skills are averaged together. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know that I dominate any category, but I feel like I'm pretty middle of the road in a lot of categories, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I disagree.
Like,
You're not average. You're special, Zach. We love you.
Oh my goodness, it's not self-deprecation. Listen
You're
to me.
so
This is
quirky
not
and
me going,
different.
my hair doesn't even look that good. Hear me out on this. What I'm saying is, like, I don't like people, like, to say strength 20, that literally means you're one of the strongest people in the world. So I put my strength at like 15, maybe 16, right? Somewhere in there.
Wow.
In my thinking. Well, think about it. Think about it. If 10 is the average person, I'm not that much stronger than the average person I work out, but anyway, okay.
10,
and then
10 would be average, yeah, because it's in the middle.
Dex, I know you guys are just used to playing extremely high stat characters, but 10 is average. Dex, I don't think I'm at some insane level, but I think I'm probably at like 13, 14. Con, I think I'm above average, but because I'm very physically resilient, but maybe at like 12, 13 is my thinking. And so, like, I think all the way across the board, I think I'm like 2 or 3 or 4 north of average, which don't let that be me sounding like I'm not that great. I think those are great stats. I think I rank pretty high in every column, but like, I don't know. I think I'm slightly above average in most categories. I would say naturally my worst stat is charisma, but I've worked on it for so long. Now I feel like it's one of my best stats. No, hear me out. You, Jackie, you didn't know me at this time. Landon can attest this. When I was young, I was abrasive, ignorant to signal.
D&D has done that, Zach. That's all D&D. Like, literally, D&D has done that too. Most, yeah. I think the biggest changes I've seen, but I don't say that to like discount what you.
No, for sure. I'm agreeing.
In other places. So
honestly, I don't know what my best and worst stats are, because I think I have a bunch of stats that are like 12, 13, and then I think the other half are like north of 14, around 14, a little north. I don't know. I think it's a little above average over here. I don't pat myself on the back for that. That's my answer.
That's good.
Nice.
I see that.
The best is probably
10 out of
charisma.
10.
Worst is probably either charisma or wisdom. It's probably best. And I say worst is probably dex. That's my guess for me.
Gotcha.
Do you want to go, Micah?
You want to go?
I'll
No,
go.
you.
Okay. I think my worst is probably Dex, because I am very not graceful and I fall a lot and stuff.
Yep.
And like stuff like that. I was wondering if it was con, but I feel like maybe
No
I'm
disagreements.
kind of resilient, but
No,
I don't know.
Con's a little high. At least average.
Because like I can like pain and stuff. I have a very high tolerance for it, and I have lots of issues. But I don't know. I think weirdly enough, I think my highest is, oh my gosh, Micah. I'm severely anemic, by the way. The vitamin D went high, the iron went lower. Anyway, maybe I'm not high con.
Becky, how many times do we have to tell you go outside and lick rocks?
No, I
Solve
think
both
it's
problems.
it does. Okay. Hot take. I think my highest might be wisdom. I think it's because I am very insightful, very perceive things. I have a near photographic memory and a near keen mind.
Yeah, but that feels like intelligence. Though.
I think that's intelligence, not wisdom. But wisdom is perception.
True.
And insight.
True.
And insight.
You know what? True.
Also, animal handling. Vegan. So.
You said it, and I was like, what? And then you said vegan. You got me.
So I don't know. I would say my charisma, I would say like maybe I have like called when you have the 2 circle. Why am I going blank?
Venn diagram?
So I have proficiency
expertise.
and expertise in performance, but all the other charismas I'm not good at.
Ooh, Jackie. Ooh.
Because
you didn't have me until you said that, and now I agree. I agree.
Perform and I can put on, but I am not good at being deceptive. Not good at intimidating. Not good at I'm a socially awkward person unless I'm on stage. So
dang, Jackie, this is a strong answer.
Oh, that would be my thing. I think it might be wisdom because I'm very good at like, and wisdom is also survival. And I feel like I'm good at like being in a situation and being like, okay, let's do this. And like, you know, like if we have a technical problem, I don't know.
It is ironic how much more calmly you react to real life emergencies. And then when we're in the game, the made up game, you're like, I can't make decisions. What's happening?
Yeah. It's
ironic.
Life, if there's an emergency or like there's a health situation or whatever, like you can ask my mom. Like I am the calm, cool, and I'm like, okay, we can do this.
Yeah.
In the game, I'm like, I don't know anything anymore. So, okay. That's my answer.
All right. Mikkel, it's your turn.
But I trip over air.
I'd say... I think it's just making me realize how much I want to work on myself right now, because I feel like my whole life is just consumed with job. Just chicken. So I think I'm like realizing, oh man, like I just want to like work on myself.
Chicken.
All of them are weak. My new strength and chicken.
That's not true.
No. So no, I feel like my strength would be wisdom.
Yeah, I'd agree for sure.
Because charisma, I don't think that I can be persuasive or deceptive. So I think it would be wisdom, just because is intelligence for religion? Oh, that's really okay. Wisdom is gonna be like my highest, just because I think of the family I grew up in, and like the culture I grew up in. Weakest is definitely gonna be strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Turns out it doesn't really matter very much in life.
No, it doesn't get you a job
until it does.
True.
Until it does.
Why would you say that? Until I have a jar of peanut butter.
Empathy is empathy's not a stat in D&D, but I feel like if it was, it'd be wisdom, and so I agree.
Why is empathy not a stat? Interesting.
Right?
That says a lot about the game.
The people who made this game were all middle-aged men not in relationships decades ago. So
probably
empathy could never be a stat.
Wait, I want to say something real quick. I was watching an interview with Matt Mercer, and he said his favorite D&D class was Bard, and I was like, anyway.
That's fun.
That's great. That's great.
Sorry.
Hey, Blake, do you understand the question?
Abby, who has always
been the question?
I've always been here. Good question. Am I coming through my mic or am I coming through my computer?
You're coming through your computer.
Okay. Well, my biggest stat I think would be leaving my laptop at work and then having to use someone else's laptop to play D&D. That might be my big but
wait, I think you misunderstood the question. Or wait, was that a joke? I'm sorry.
I think it was a joke.
That was a joke.
Abby, you don't even understand this question, dude. Jeez.
I am not charisma. I'm not.
Nope.
Well, I guess it's insight.
And that's okay.
I think. See, guys, I really need to work
intelligence,
on some things.
Micah. No,
I think I might be 10 on everything. It's okay though. Oh my gosh. It's fine.
I think I'm pretty strong, and I'm not being silly. I do think I'm a strong person.
Pretty strong.
I lift really heavy boxes at work. Yes, I do. I lift heavy boxes. I am daily impressed with how many heavy boxes I can carry.
Okay, sick.
I don't want to brag, but I used to lift 5 chairs at a time at youth group.
Oh. I mean, like a huge. I feel like it's like I feel like I'm like almost, I don't know. I feel like it makes sense for me to say strength, but I like a huge part of my job is like moving boxes full of dozens of books to and from the warehouse, and I do that a lot. I think I feel like it's very. Or this is like me in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel hoity-toity saying intelligence, but I really value intelligence.
No, I'd agree.
I think
it's a
that
really
was
I would agree.
huge value, and it's like I really value intelligence, and I if like the ideal person of me would be highest score would be intelligence, because I really do like knowing things. My weakest would probably be maybe constitution or charisma. I do get sick quite often, so it might be immunity. I have low immunity.
Fair enough.
Well, any ados that would be further.
This is episode 150. Also, before we get started, every single person here, say a quick prayer for my voice, because let me tell you, there's an evening it's going out. I can feel it going out now. But anywho, this is episode 154 of the Accidental Adventures Cat and Mouse.
Yeah.
It is level 14 adventure. The date is 3488 PB. And Jackie, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's
I will.
130th, if I remember correctly from my notes last time.
Well, we started last session on the 24th, and then I have here that we went to the 28th, and then it was the end of the 30th when we got the helm up and running.
Yes, the 30th.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's probably the 31st.
Oh,
Dang.
okay.
I almost had it. You're so good at this.
Sorry.
Well, I don't know why you're apologizing, but I forgive you.
Which means it is...
That's crazy.
It's my favorite day of the week, I think.
Yes? It's back on?
Yeah.
Got it. How many more months left, Jackie?
In the year?
Mm-hmm.
One, right?
More, right?
One more. Next month is Rose's birthday.
That's crazy. One more month to 3489. That's nuts.
You know what I realized? Rose's birthday is kind of the same as Feyre's from Akatar because it's kind of the winter solstice. I just wanted to point that out. And I didn't.
So,
yeah.
only because I felt like we were going to go down that rabbit hole for a long time.
No, I was just pointing that out.
Could everybody start by rolling me a d20?
No.
Okay.
I've lost all the trust of my players after last session.
We
I was like, we don't trust you with anything, for anything.
I
put this
got
over
a
you.
20!
That is great. It's not Jackie.
I'm worried about that.
Oh, it's
the
green.
higher roll or a good roll? Good, high or low?
Am I rolling for Tello?
No.
He's not a player character, so he just.
Do I need to roll, Zach?
Yes.
I got a 9.
14.
Craig?
That's okay. 1 second, I'm getting there.
Oh, Craig's a Muppet now. Both of those papered
That's a
laughs. 9.
I
Ooh.
love Muppets.
Craig and Greta have to re-roll. This is rollies.
Why?
Oh boy.
You got the
Oh,
same
I got a
number.
nat 20.
Oh.
I got a 10. I won
Oh,
up
delicious. I'm
the
so
last
sorry.
time.
All right. Well, about time it was somebody else.
Besides Greta or me.
Greg.
I have a nightmare, don't I?
Craig.
No.
Let's see. Can everybody hear music? Or is it not going?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear the music.
I don't like it.
Okay. Craig.
They're not the Jerry Jam shoes.
All is cold and dark. And what you feel upon you is weight. Heavy, crushing weight. Not a weight of a point pressing down on your body, but a weight all around you. A weight that you, Craig, have felt before. A weight you felt in the depths of ocean. And in this heavy atmosphere, this dense reality weighing down all around you, you feel a soft bed of silt below, and you are surrounded by darkness. This is your reality. What are you doing?
Dash prestidigitation to create. Or no. In this dream state, I have my star splinter, and I use that to create light.
Craig, as you in your dream in the darkness, pull out Star Splinter. It has a strange dulled sound in the thick water all around you. And as you light it up, and the light fills the area around you, you see all around you all the things that you've known in your life. You see crashed and smothered around you on the ocean floor beneath an infinite sky of indifferent ocean. The home you grew up in, smashed around you. The poor bet splintered and sunk to the bottom. You see the temple that Munkai took you to in Biasta. There are, as you look around the space, more specific objects. Your wedding ring is not on your finger, but buried in the silt. You see the weapons of both Bilfrey and Ploth in the silt. Every object from your life, ruined and smashed around you. The early crib that Aaron had been in as a child. It's all laying ruined, covered by the silt on the ocean floor. And you stand there in an empty expanse of dark, casting light out into an abyss.
Do I know if it's not real?
What do you mean? This is happening to you.
Can I tell if this is a dream? Can I do a check to see if this is a dream?
This is happening to you.
Craig, I think, would run to get his ring from the silt. What?
Abby's message was really funny,
Yeah.
but I'm open. Craig,
Collared shirt team is
as you
crazy.
run forward and grab
Scary.
the glinting small piece of gold up from the silt, as you hold the sword over your head to light the way, and you look down, something moves in the periphery of your vision, high above. And as you look up instinctually, you just watch an impossibly large dark mass shift somewhere above you. So large that it's hard to tell how close or far it is. What is its size? Is it a large object close or an immense object far? And as the shadow moves, something darker than the darkness, you feel a moment later all the world move around you. You guys are a mess. Literally all the ocean water around you shifts in the path of its movement. All of the objects on the ocean floor and the silt kicks up around you as all the world moves in response to this creature's movement.
Craig looks to see, try to make out what exactly is this.
Craig, you take a few tepid steps forward in the silt, impossibly surviving at the bottom of the ocean as you hold your sword out forward. It's like the light of Star Splinter gets much brighter than it ever could before. Not 160 feet of light, or 120 feet of light, I forget what it can do, but 1,000 feet of light. And as it shines brighter and brighter and brighter, making up more of the potted skin of the world's flesh below the waves, its stone edifice, what gets caught up in the light is a creature so large. You've seen it before. Thousands of feet away, towering in the darkness, is an immense lobster-like creature.
Oh no!
Each limb many times greater than the largest ship you've ever seen. It towers and thunders, and you are having a hard time understanding if it is hundreds of feet tall or thousands, because its scale is so much larger than you. And as it moves towards you, you feel the heat in the water rise. You feel the world around you start to boil. And you can't tell if there is ocean rumbling and a storm far above the ocean's surface, or if that is the sound of each of its limbs moving. And a voice only says, "You are not far from me." And an immense claw and as the claw collapses down on you in the world, smashes into nothing, Craig, you awake. You don't wake up in your bunk on the poor bed. You wake up on the floor. All of your bunks have still been torn down from the attack. Instead, you are simply swinging back and forth, rocking back and forth with the gentle list of the ocean. And your compatriots sleep around you. It's early morning.
I think that the fear and terror that this dream provoked in Craig gave him a sense of urgency. One that may not be completely realistic, but to him in that moment is the reality that he's in. And so I think he's going to go to Bazz's bunk. Not bunk, but Bazz, where Bazz is sleeping, and shake him awake. Which might be hard because he has feigned death, but
he
tries
not
to shake him.
feigned death.
Oh, hi, Craig. Oh, Mike is gone.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Sorry, Mike. I think you cut out for a second.
You're good. Pause.
Hey.
I just had a nightmare about the lobster guy. I forgot his name.
Squid
What's his
dude.
name, DM?
Squid Game?
Carcrane. His name is Carcrane.
Carcrane.
I think his
Just
name
had
is
a nightmare
Car
about
actually.
Guys, I have limited time.
I'm
Forgot
sorry.
to say,
in and
Micah.
out.
Forgot to say, Micah, your hit point maximum is reduced by 9.
Micah, are you wanting to
trying
just go
so
through this
hard.
quickly, or are you trying to what do you want to
Yes.
do? Okay.
Bazz about the nightmare. We're safe on the boat. Questions like that.
Okay. I think this is just part of the nightmare of us having old again. I don't think we're in any immediate danger from them as much as we are in other places. I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't be more helpful.
What if he isn't far?
And we'll die. Good night, Craig.
I can't sleep the rest of the night. He's gonna sit at the top of the boat where the helm is, and he's going to look out at the ocean and just watch it vigilantly.
Craig, when you go up deck, Tello is helming. He's got bags under his eyes. There are not enough crew members now to leave shifts where people can sleep easily. There's always somebody doing a little more helming than they have to. And at this point, no one is being considered someone who cannot helm. Everyone's being taught because someone always has to be at the helm. And as you go up there, Tello is up there with bags under his eyes. He looks at you and regards you, but there's no real question. Because about everyone's having trouble sleeping, or trouble eating, or trouble something. So he just nods at you as you come up deck. And as you sit down at the edge of the rail, you look up, and neither Twilo nor Twelaw is in the sky right now. It's close enough to morning, early morning, wee hours, but it's close enough to morning that they've both fallen out of the sky, in whichever rotation one of them is, and you can see some faint dots of stars, but the sky is starting to gain color and you're losing them. And you just watch a faint, unclear light somewhere, whether it's dawn or retreating night, somewhere over the waves. And you just feel tired. Could you make a con saving throw for me?
Yeah.
Was that a nat one?
Yeah. But
Craig, you have 1 point of exhaustion.
don't do that to me. Okay.
Oh, don't do that to me. That's funny, Micah.
Okay.
All right.
Is this our first long rest, or has this been a long rest after
You have had 6 long rests.
Okay, so I'm back to full health -9, -1. Okay.
-1. Where's the 1?
That's not what a point of exhaustion does.
Oh,
You said -9.
no, and
No.
then I said a -1 because I misunderstood what a point of exhaustion was. It's
You
okay.
have disadvantage,
You
I
have the
think, on
condition.
all checks.
Ability
Gosh,
checks, yeah.
dang it.
Not saving
Gosh,
throws and
dang it.
attacks.
Google condition. Google exhaustion.
Dang it.
D&D. It sucks.
Google exhaustion.
It's hours later that
Sucks
other
in real
members
life,
begin
too.
slowly. It's hours later that other crew members begin waking up and slowly joining what are a bedraggled Craig and Tello on upper deck. Tello switches out shift with one of you all, actually, whoever wants to take the helm, because
I'll-
Spagoober's still sleeping from helming all night the night before.
I'll take it. Because I have the navigation experience too. I don't mind taking it.
The helm is a little short to accommodate the many short crew members who helm it. And Ro, you still have to reach your arms up a little obnoxiously high, but you stand up and you begin helming. And slowly but surely, crew members begin their day and gather on the empty Porbet. Flowers have begun regrowing, but ever since the attack where fires scorched the deck, they're far more sparse, more pitiful than they once were. And even the ones that are growing are struggling to grow. It's like the places where the blood poisoned the deck, the flowers are not regrowing.
I wanted to do something kind of weird,
Yeah?
but I wanted to do it to see. It's not really that weird. I've been doing it a bunch lately, but and I mean, I won't do this obviously while I'm at the helm, but
Some other time.
I wanted to use the side of past paths to kind of see where the count was on our ship.
Fascinating, Ro. As you...
And I think she would kind of do it. I don't think she would make a big deal out of it. She would do it kind of silently. She wouldn't want to upset anyone else.
No one was noticing. Yeah. Ro, as you pull out the stone and look through its aperture and think of the Count and his odious countenance, you see marked footsteps in the middle of the ship, as if he just appeared there. You follow the footsteps as they move only a pace or two forward. Then there's an odd little dance of them back and forth in a few positions. You get the feeling he might be casting many spells around the boat from one single position. Then they walk to the porthole, the trapdoor. Not porthole, the trapdoor. But they don't go down. And together easily enough that it was probably his cronies who were sent down, who did the searching and the tearing and the breaking and the retrieving of the objects. And then they move back to the middle of the ship and disappear.
Okay. Cool. I mean, not cool, but you know what I mean.
Any other particular actions or interactions as people gather at the start of the day? Keep flat. I rolled it with that. I'm not gonna lie, the next thing I had planned was for Abby, and she hath left. So only if
Oh no.
well, I mean, okay, she'll be back at some point. Does anyone else have anything role play at the moment, or she's back?
I have a thing real quick.
Yes, take it away.
Tell me if I can do this, but I would love for Gretta to just. I mean, well, this is what I want her to do, but she's probably spending a lot of time in like prayer, meditation, just thinking and processing. And I would love if. Tell me if this is not how this cantrip works, but I would love to manifest a minor wonder, a sign of supernatural power within range. And I would love for that to be thaumaturgy. I would love for that use of thaumaturgy to be as she thinks and as she meditates. Like with many other of her spells, the effects just kind of happen as an effect of just intense concentration or just like really getting in the zone. I would love it if she could just like sit cross-legged but like float a couple inches off the ground.
At a lower level, I'd say no, but at the level you are now, I like it. And we'll say that it's this morning, where Ro has reluctantly taken the helm after searching the deck, and Craig has been exhaustedly watching the waves for quite some time. Gretta, at some point, you also quietly take your place up deck. Even breakfast is a much less merry affair, because it feels so perverse and wrong right now. And people silently eat their rations. Nom hardly moves or speaks, collects her nutrients, and goes back to hiding in the branches of the tree, where she spends almost all of her time now silently. And Gretta, as you meditate on your texts above deck and pray, you do begin slowly lifting off of the deck and floating. And you float there a couple inches off the ground, your hair floating slightly too. And you don't even open your text before it floats up in front of you and opens.
Cool. That's awesome.
And the things that you're recalling in your mind are turning in the pages between as you think about them.
Yeah. She probably has a little pen in her hand, and as she's... at this point, her sketches are almost like an extension of her thinking, an extension of her mind. So as she's thinking, she might be sketching like the Count's sword, or the little girl, or like the faces of Belfry and Floth, just as a way to like process and like dwell on these things.
Enjoying your book now, your magical tome. Now, so as the faces of Walter's sketches lived there, so did the sketches of Belfry and Ploff begin to be recorded in their memory. And Gretta, as you float there and meditate, a long, forgotten voice enters a corner of your mind. One you have not considered in quite some time. The voice only begins with, "Well, yoo-hoo, bestie. How have you been?"
Oh, who is this?
And Gretta, you immediately recognize the voice of Madame Miscor.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
The face Micah made.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll return.
Can you repeat what she says?
She just greeted you. That was it.
I say like the book just like falls to the ground, and Greta probably like has some wherewithal to not fall on her butt, but like she
You land very suddenly.
she lowers herself to the deck of the ship, and she just looks around. Who's around?
Anybody not on deck, or is everyone there?
I'm at the helm, so I
Okay.
probably noticed if her book fell to the ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
If Ro is looking, then I make eye contact with Ro, and I just mouth to her. I just mouth like me score to her, and I respond out loud. I say, "Hello, long time."
It has been, dearie. I wanted to say, well, there's quite a bit to say, but let's get down to business, shall we? I was wondering if maybe I could pay you all a little visit, but I understand you've been through quite a bit as of late. And so I wanted to get a little permission for your safety and for mine before popping in.
I'm gonna say, I think the ship is just such a mess right now. I would love to meet, but why don't we decide on someplace not your house and not ours?
That's fine. I'm not particular to either. But you don't have a lot of time to waste for what I have to offer. I was just trying to be expedient. And you might want to save your big boop from one place to another for later. But tell me where. I'll meet you there.
All right. Well, I will get in touch with my team members, and I will give you a call as soon as I've got that information for you.
No problem. But I can't stress enough. I'd like to talk soon. For your good
I
and
hear
for
ya.
mine. It has to do
I
with
hear
your
ya.
little friend you've been in a tussle lately. I think maybe we have some common interests. Give me a ring back.
Her
Absolutely.
voice dissipates from your mind.
I go and I relay this to Ro and call over whoever else is on deck.
I think it's everyone.
Okay, so
Okay.
she's
Tello-
I really don't want to meet her
Goober
here.
rises
I
and
think
takes the
it's-
helm.
I don't really want to meet her here. I think this
No.
is just sword ground.
yeah.
I also don't want to meet her in her scary shed. We could always
What did she mean by our little? Well, obviously she knows that we can only teleport once in like a day.
Mhm.
So does that mean it's gonna go poorly and we're gonna need to zap out of there? I mean, that sounds like a warning to me. I mean, we could tree there, right,
I mean,
Balls?
why would she wouldn't if she was? It sounds like she. I don't know. I do not know. It sounds like why would she warn us if she? I wouldn't warn my enemies. I might warn like a fragile allegiance.
A fragile allegiance. Do you think the Count's mad at her because she gave us his heart?
Could be.
Although,
I mean, I don't know.
do you
Do you
think-
think it's a good idea to even meet with her?
how did her voice sound? Do you think she's scared of the Count? A hag scared of the Count?
She sounded. DM, can I do an insight check?
Sure. Yeah, you can give me an insight check. Micah's over there chomping. She's munching down. That was good.
Does look good. I don't even know what it is, but it looks good.
It's an 18.
18. I mean, it's me score. She's not exactly easy to read.
Yeah.
And not only because she keeps a lot of layers up in front of her, but also because she's just a difficult individual to understand.
Yeah.
I mean, what it is that she wants at any given moment could be very different than how you would interpret your interaction with someone else. However, that being said, DC's lower for you than everybody else, Greta, because you're so accustomed to hags. So for anyone else that would not meet, but for you it does.
I think. Wait, hold on. Never mind. I mean, I already passed it, but I think I have. There. It doesn't really matter. Go ahead. Sorry. Apologies.
He's pretending to be frozen.
Yeah, so I only do it for Micah. I made Micah happy. Everyone else knew, but Micah went, ha ha ha, he did it. With an 18, Greta, you put together that there was a level of merriment. Hags, you have found in your experience, hags can fake a lot of things. And in the end, hags can fake anything that they want. But joy is a hard emotion for them to fake. When something makes them happy, they have a hard time masking it. It's usually something terrible. And there was a certain excitement in Miscore's voice that is hard for a hag to mask. The same sort of joy that filled her the very first time you met with her, and you kept stepping in and out of the idea of a deal. In that same way, you felt that excitement. There was a forthrightness in her voice.
Okay, I relay this.
Do you think she's teaming up with the Count to get us?
Yeah, I don't know. She wanted us to meet quickly, and she wanted us to... She's in a rush. Again, I don't really particularly know if this is... Like, why would we do this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why would we...
Craig's buffering.
I have a feeling.
Okay.
No! Oh. Is he really?
No, go back. Mika, you went.
I say promise
You
it'll
went,
get better when I move.
I have a feeling. Then. No!
It's true. No, it's true. I have a feeling that there is nothing that we can gain from her. Also, like without it being at the cost of us. Also, I think that we have been burned on meetups. I don't want dinner anymore. I don't want to hang out. I don't want to see anyone who's one of our enemies who involves us.
The thing that concerns me is that if we don't agree to it, and I'm not saying we should, do we need to prepare for her to pop in, though? Because she did say
true.
she wanted to pop in.
She might just, and it kind of
She
sounds
might
like
just
this was
pop
a
in.
this was a courtesy call.
Mm-hmm.
So now that we know that, she might just do it.
Ro holds up the amulet of proof and detection. She goes, does this thing even work anymore? Like, I feel like everyone's just, like, peeking in and knowing things.
You are aware that it keeps people from seeing you.
Yeah, I know.
Conjuring to where you are.
Yeah. Just like, I mean, she knew
Also,
that we could
if we
only
keep-
teleport once a day, though. Like,
Yeah.
and
I mean,
she just
she's
kind of
very
lets it
knowledgeable.
fall. Yeah, they're both really
Um,
powerful.
I also, if she knows that we had a tussle, she might be talking with him. And I don't
That's
really
what I'm
wanna
thinking.
Talk to anyone that talks to him.
And it makes sense because she was holding on to his heart for her. So obviously there was probably some alliance there, or
What do you
even
think
not
that
an
he
alliance,
got?
a
What do you
deal
think that
or
he
something.
got from her? Oh, I didn't even think. But what do you
it was
think
a
that he got
deal.
from her in exchange for his heart? Yeah. Wow. What did he get?
I don't know. It can't be anything good.
Yeah.
I do not want to meet her. I don't think that's a good idea. I think we're kind of at a vulnerable place. I think we're vulnerable. I don't think that we're strong enough right now to take on that, and I think she knows it.
Yeah.
I think we're all just grieving, and I think that we'll be able to fight and it'll be okay, but we just don't need to take any more hits that'll do significant damage because we're just so vulnerable.
Again, though, if we don't, we're in a tough spot. Because if we don't, is she just gonna find us?
Well,
I mean,
and then we're gonna be
get off the ocean.
If she's offering to jump on the boat, I think she knows where we are.
Yeah.
What if, can we lie to her?
What if I just go
think she
talk
just
to her by
knows.
myself?
I thought about
I can
one or
trail
two
over
of us
there,
going.
and then I can just go talk to her by myself, and then like go through
I
everybody else here.
I could go with you, and so
No.
that I could teleport us out if things went sideways.
It's fine. I don't think she's going to hurt us. I think from what it sounds like, this is something that she's actively excited about because she can use us to get the counts for some reason.
I would be willing. I would be willing to go with you. I'm the only one that
I would
hasn't
too.
made a deal with her, and so maybe I don't know if that gives me some leverage, but maybe it does.
I think I need to do this by myself.
I don't know. I mean, it's not that I don't like trust you or anything like that, and I know you're strong. It's just I mean, she called Gretta even. She didn't call you. I don't.
Why do you want to go by yourself, Bazz?
I can get to Port Resplendissant today, and I have 2 of those spell slots. No, 1. I only have 1. Sorry, that's Landon talking. So I mean,
That's why. I mean, I could zap you out of there. You know.
I think you dodged Greta's question though. Why do you want to go and see Madame Escore?
What? What'd you say? What did Greta say?
Why do you want to see Madame Escore? Like why is it significant
by
for you to go
yourself.
alone?
What? I just think that I don't know. Things are. Oh, I'm trying to figure out how to put this. I don't think we're in a good place to be. I don't think we have the capacity to make decisions right now. And I think that if all of us go together, it's just going to be a cluster.
I just think we should show a united front
I think so too.
more than ever now. But
What are you worried? What kind of decisions are you worried about? us
That's
making?
fine. I just wanted to suggest it in case people were worried about going. But I'm down to do whatever y'all want to do.
I mean, I do think that at least is Tello in earshot, DM? Like, is he part of this? Okay. I think Zach is headbanging. I want the listeners to know. I do think, like, I don't think anyone should leave. I think one of us should be here with Spagoober and Nom. So if Tello wanted to stay, if Craig wanted to stay, I just think. I mean, I'm volunteering because I can give us a second way out of there, and 2, maybe she doesn't. I mean, I don't know how. I don't know how.
I think I
hags
changed my
work,
mind. I think that there's like a weird vibe between like how you guys view me and Mescore. I actually think I should not go. I think, if anything, I should be the one to stay on the ship, and y'all should go talk to her.
I mean, I don't think there's a weird vibe between y'all. I mean, I trust you fully with. I just think we should like give a united front. That was all I was saying.
I do think someone should stay
Yeah,
here.
I can stay. Y'all can go do it.
I have an idea.
Craig's thinking really hard.
Or how long the trip is. Oh, okay.
To
How
where?
long would it
You
take
You
for
were
her-
cutting
and
out.
every single word comes through in like 2 seconds. It's awesome. Craig's buffering.
Craig gets really groggy in the mornings. Micah, I think I understand what your question was. If you all teleported there, it's roughly from the tree that Bazz knows within the city. It's like a 2.5 hour walk to Madame Muscor's shop.
But
Oh, now Abby's cutting out. It's just one of those nights, guys.
It's the Count's dark magic, making everyone's internet signals worse.
Gosh. While Abby's buffering, I think that it would be helpful to be physically there and then one of us go in alone and be in contact so we can get back up.
I just don't think anyone
If
should go
that's
meet her
important.
alone. I don't know the point of that.
Yeah.
Bye,
Abby.
DM,
I mean, we can go in as a group.
would you remind me where we are, where our ship is in the world right now?
You all are in the far northwestern Ezeal so far. And in fact, actually, I think you're not in the Ezeal. I think you're actually in the ocean between the Ezeal and the Sapphire Desert.
Okay.
The Belk, I believe. BLK.
And how close are we to any land?
You're probably 50, 60 miles out from Zedge at this point. And it's also worth noting that after another 6 days of sailing, it's starting to get pretty cold. Like now that you guys are moving back far into the northern hemisphere, you're moving back into the like the 30s, getting down to the 20s.
Okay.
It's really cold. So everybody's wearing coats and layers.
How long would it take to get to Zedge? You said 50 or 60 miles.
Yeah.
So how like
I'll look that up. I'll look that up.
Because I don't think we should go to Port Les Maisons. I don't think we should meet on her turf or ours. I don't want to give her any advantages of like being in her shop.
True.
And I know she can zap anywhere she wants to. So I would say we go somewhere like that we're close to now, like Zage or something. Find an open, like a field or something that we remember. I'm not like gonna take her to the orphanage or something, but
I like that.
that would be
you listen
nightmarish.
Example as an example. On that one.
Yeah.
If you sail the port bet nonstop, you can do the next day and a half.
Okay, so we could zap in, have Spiguber and whoever stays here sail to Zedge as planned anyway.
I think it's important to consider that there's only 2 people.
Yeah.
So I don't think we can send them on a voyage without us staying. I don't think we can do a big long trek.
Well, it's not
I
a.
think one of us needs to
It's a
stay
day and a
here,
half,
at
and we
least.
need to get to Zedge anyways to refill rations and everything. I feel like
I know, but
again, I said someone should.
Themselves.
I think Tello, would you want to stay here for sure, and then maybe one other person, or
I can keep an eye on things easily.
Yeah. I'll stay here with Tello.
I can stay. No, Bazz, I feel like because you're super magically inclined, I think that it would be best for you to be there. Because if she's gonna fight, it's gonna be with magic.
I don't think she's gonna fight, and I'd like to stay on the boat.
I didn't mean to like.
No, it's not
keep
that.
you from meeting with her.
I think I want to stay on the boat.
Okay. The only thing about that is, could you possibly can you tree us? Could you open up a tree for us to go through, so that I can get us back?
Sure.
Okay. So that I don't use up that juice. I think Gretta should. I think Gretta, if it's me, Craig, and Gretta, I think you should. I think Gretta is looking at her book right now for a second, but Rose thinking out loud, and she says, I think Gretta should lead the talking of it, since she's was more insightful with hags and everything, and we'll just present a united front if she need. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, I've never even met the thing, whatever she is. I'm in person, so
When do y'all want to go?
and where do we? Somewhere in Zedge?
Yep.
DM,
Gotta
would
be a
I
point that
know?
he knows.
Honestly,
Would
I think we
know
should
a
just
place?
go to her house. I think
You
that
think
we should
so?
just go to her house.
No.
But then she has the upper
No.
hand.
But we fought Salguin. Yeah. Salguin. We fought Salguin in her lair. We fought other people in there. I think that
I don't think she was as powerful as Mayscore is
I just think that, like, if we do end up killing her, I want to be at her place so I can loot her shop. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's a preference that we don't get to. I don't know. It's just that we're so close to Zedge. If we
I think we should
just
go
gotta
there.
do the thing. I think we just gotta make a decision. But I mean, like,
I say, me. And
What if we
Craig
met?
and Ro go?
What if we met in the forest outside of Port Esplanade? I just don't want to get. I have a thing about, like, getting trapped into a space with a hag is not a smart thing. I don't know. It's just like it seems like a trap.
Cool.
I think we should plan ahead in case she has doors in her place.
What do you mean?
If she has any doors, I think we can have a game plan ready to go.
You mean sassy?
No, I'm being 100%. If she has like 2 or 3 doors, that could kneecap our whole mission. If we're not ready for
He's
him.
being sassy.
Ro doesn't like going through
No.
doors. The last time I went through
Bazz
a door,
is saying this in person.
I
instead.
got
Bazz,
almost
don't be
disintegrated.
stinky. So how about we go to the? How about we call her? And we're like, hey, do you know this place where Craig almost set the
Let's
whole
just meet her at
house
a
on fire?
tavern. Sure. Yeah, let's go to the fireplace.
Okay.
I wasn't there either, so good thing Boss can tree us there. If I guess. Oh my god.
guys, let's go to Zedge. Meet her there. Bazz and the rest of them will meet us a day.
So I was
Later.
out. Bazz, can you tree us? Can we go through a tree door without you?
And if it's
No,
a
I
tree,
have to
you
be
don't
there.
know.
I have to open up a tree door.
How are we gonna get there? How are we getting there then?
What? Wait, you can't open up a tree and we walk through it?
Greta asked if they could open up a tree with me not there. I can open up a tree door to send y'all there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we'll go to the one outside the castle walls. We'll call her and I'll be like, "Hey, babe, meet us here." And then we'll do that. How does that sound? And Bazz and Teller will stay here.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I
So
can
just to
From the
bring
helm,
it. I can bring us
Tello gives
back.
an exasperated we whole baguette.
So
To get
just to
through a
recap, Bazz. I'm gonna recap. Bazz is gonna treat us outside the city walls of Port Resplending Saw.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, you know where we are. Meet us here." Then we're gonna talk, and then if we need to, Ro can teleport us back. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, rock and roll.
Sure.
I'm gonna go over and talk to Tello. And just put my hand on his shoulder. I'm just gonna say, "Hey, man, can you please?"
He leans
check
way down so that you can touch his shoulder. Yes.
Be careful, okay? Don't do anything crazy.
No, I've got an eye on it here.
Can I do an insight check to see how my good friend is doing? I want to see if he's like, I'm trying to see if he's like unstable in any way. I don't know if that is checkable.
Give me an insight check.
Is he
I
losing
really
his
got the
mind
hang
a
of these
little?
insight checks. That is gonna be 16.
May. You know him well. Yeah, he's not good, but he's at a very different place than he was long ago. This feels grim, but less destructive, if that makes sense. He seems like he's at a... He seems like he's at an unhealthy place in a chronic sense, but not in a single incident event. It feels like feels not like he's on the verge of doing something sudden and brash, but rather that some of the longer term positives of Tello haven't showed their face in a couple days, and it feels like maybe his worldview is getting a little more darkly spun.
Okay. I'm gonna give him a big hug and give him some guidance, and then
He sort of
I'm going
returns it and
to
goes back to the home.
I'm gonna go over to Bazz and say quietly, like, "Hey, can you keep an eye on him?"
Yeah, absolutely. I give Greta a hug.
Okay, I give him a hug back. Just kidding, I jump away. No, I give him a hug.
I use my
want to
fine
race there. Let's see who fastest.
I want to race.
I'm gonna say to Bazz, do you have anything you want me to say to me, Score?
Yeah, ask her if she has a return policy, because the thing I made a deal with got stolen, and it was her fault. So ask if she has a replacement item of equal or lesser value. Greater value.
I will,
Equal
I
or
will.
greater value. And vibe it out.
Lesser
Though.
value.
If she's like super angry, don't anger her. But like if the vibes are like jovial, say, hey, Bazz wants a new cursed item since his was not
Wants to
good.
be cursed again.
Yeah, it's gonna be cursed. Like we
I'll
know
do
it's
a jovial
cursed.
check.
A jovial check. Yeah, do an insight check.
I'll do a jovial check, and then I'll do a bargaining check, customer service check.
All right.
Then I'm gonna do an empathy check.
Greta, should we leave a diamond here with them?
Ro, give me an Arcana
Yeah.
check.
Okay. I'm confused. Boss can cast Revivify.
Never mind. Don't give me an Arcana check. I forgot about that.
Okay. Can I tell you what I rolled?
Sure.
A 26?
I was gonna say Bazz can't. No one here can cast Revivify, but you're right. Bazz can't. Never mind.
Tortilla. I will leave my Revivify diamond to Bazz. So I'll take it out of my inventory and give it to Bazz to put in his. In case... And, like, I try to do it kind of... I don't want Spagoober and Nom to really see, because I don't want them to be scared. But it's just kind of like a just-in-case thing,
Yeah.
you know?
You quietly slip it to him.
Yeah.
I mean, Nom's not on deck. And
yeah.
Spagoober's asleep, so it's not hard.
I think Ro gets like kind of Ro gets
The DM casts focus and plot.
Ro kind of she gets like stuttery for a moment, like when she gets nervous, and she says, I've been working on something, and I was gonna save it, but this kind of if I'm gonna go meet Score, I kind of want to you guys to have it before we do that. I kind of wrote something, but if something were to happen, I would want you guys to know it. You know. And I think she might even wake up Spagoober for me.
Okay. Spagoober is woken up and brought up deck, and slowly but surely the whole party gathers on upper deck.
And
Nala does not join, but everyone else does.
I give Spagoober my songbook, and it has it written in it, and I say, just hold on to this for me while we go.
Okay, but you're coming back.
Yeah, I just,
He's like wiping his eyes.
you know, there's a lot that's happened, and I just want to, you know, as a just in case after everything that's
Okay, come
happened,
back, okay?
yeah.
Don't
And
give people things that you can't come back for. Come back.
of course, that's why I'm giving it to you, so that I can come back and get it. But I
Okay.
just want you to read the lyrics, and you know, if
This
something
one, he
were
turns around to you. This one doesn't rhyme with this one, though. Is it supposed to be like that? That one doesn't rhyme.
just
I'm sorry. It's really good.
Yeah.
I like the doodles on the page. They look good.
thank you, Spagoober.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take the wind out of the sails.
Starts flipping interestingly between pages.
And she sings a song for you guys because she feels the need to.
I'm gonna turn the volume up
Wow.
on Kenku. How about that? Let's try this again. Is it still too quiet? Okay, we're gonna take a swing at this one more time. Remember, you can turn Kenku up on the left.
Yeah.
So you guys are each in control of how loud it is for you. Listener, I will equalize the volume so that it is clear. Okay, one more time. One more time.
definition, we were criminals. By folklore, we are the heroes. When we rest, it will be gory. Just don't forget to tell our story. In death and tears, we were foraged, like the ones who came before us. When we sing, we do not lie, for this is the fun guy's battle cry. Just out of grasp of your five fingers, shadows and death no longer linger. Old magic and new gods won't halt us. When we lose our own, we hold high their tusks. If hate falls, we'll fight to catch it. And when all else fails, we'll roll for crit. Go meet your maker, we've met ours. Prepare the rings to set afire. The rock, the flame, the voice, the noble, the eye. Began the fun guy's battle cry. And we'll end the fun guy's battle cry.
No way.
I actually started playing again, sorry.
Wow. That is so
Jackie.
sick, Jackie.
Thank you.
You made that.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Whoa.
Ro puts her lute
I
down, having
love.
played it, and some of what she learned and observed from Vilek long ago has started working its way into her music. So there was like a little bit of mist that came out and dissipated when she was done. And even after all that has gone through lately, there is Tello's chewing on it, chewing on the song very carefully. Spagoober has a somber but not discouraged look on his face as everyone listens to you, Ro.
Wow. I love this, just like this document. I love the.
Thank you. We can
The,
upload it for the Patreons. the
Yes.
document. Yeah.
So I love like the
Um,
people, our little pictures. It's so sweet.
I just wanted to play that if it's just been on my mind, and with Bilfrey and Ploth and all, and
It's wonderful, Ro.
thank you.
I mean, if I was
Yeah.
one of our enemies, I would not be mad if that was the last thing that I heard.
Man.
I really liked it.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I just thought we needed a rally for them, you know.
I hope Madame Miscore was listening.
But yeah, I don't mean to bring down the mood or anything. I wanted to get that off my chest before going to meet a hag. So.
Hey, they're not that bad.
Again.
They're pretty cool if you get to know them.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a little rough around the edges, but there's a lot we can learn from them.
I'm wondering what time y'all want to go.
What time is it right now,
hey,
GM?
We should totally long rest. I am so tired.
Oh, so true.
I'm just
Okay,
so tired.
Yeah, maybe we call her and tell
it's
her.
like,
where
Ro,
we're
at
gonna
this
meet?
point in y'all's conversation, it's like 9 a.m.
Okay.
Hey, I should just go to sleep.
Okay. Yeah.
It's 9 a.m.
Yeah, Craig. I guess you get.
Craig, I can cure you of your exhaustion. It's just gonna use the last one of those spells. Mike, I can fix your exhaustion. But it will use up the last material that I have to do that. Would you like?
No,
We will be going to Port Resplendent. Like, we can buy. If we're gonna be there, I want to go buy a diamond if we can.
Yeah, we need some more
Okay.
diamonds.
This is diamond
wanna buy-
dust. It's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Will
But
you
I expend
message
a
what you
fifth level
need,
spell
Landon?
slot to what?
Just send us what you need, and we'll get it when we're there.
Oh, just diamond dust. Just one use of it for greater restoration. If y'all need, I don't know if I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if we'll have time for shopping. I doubt
Yeah.
we will, because it sounded like there's a sense of urgency in what she was talking about. So don't plan on getting me any new ones. But I
You don't
cure
have to
Craig's exhaustion, and I go washa, and he
Craig, you are washad and no longer. You are magically invigorated by Bazz's magics, and you are no longer exhausted by a point.
Is this what an energy feels like in D&D?
a little flower like sprouts from something and go. There's like a poof of this like purple mist, and you like breathe it, and it feels like a deeper breath than you thought you could take.
Ooh, cool description, lady. And then you made Micah yawn. That was cool. That was real life magic.
Dang it!
And Bazz cast dad. Do party then go play Sam Doobie thing?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yes.
didn't know if Greta needed to call her and tell her we're on our way.
I don't need to. I'm not going to.
We're not
We're
going
gonna
to.
call her
Okay.
when we get there.
Cool. Let's do it.
She's like,
Oh,
actually,
Zach,
I'm on the
can I
body.
can I upcast it? Can I upcast it, Zach?
Sure.
To have two effects for Craig.
Yeah.
I want to cast it to, number one, fix the exhaustion, but I'll burn another 5th level spell slot to or whatever it needs to like return his hit point maximum to normal, because it negates one effect, reducing the target's hit point maximum.
Oh.
Landon came to play, y'all. Yes, you.
What
can
are you
do that.
eating, Abby?
Noel made it. It's I don't know what it's
Yeah,
called.
I mean
but
that's not how the spell works, but I'm fine with that being a thing we're doing right now. So instead of it being a 5th level spell slot, that can be your 6th level spell slot. We can't do it again in the future, but right now, I'm
That's
fine with
fine.
that being upcast to take.
It's
both.
a little
So,
DM.
Craig, you are now neither HP reduced nor exhausted.
Heck yeah.
All right, party go poof, party go plays, party do thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
With a determined but awkward strum, I imagine Ro casts teleport, and then Bazz stays, but everybody goes, "No, I'm getting a head shake. No, we're going to talk about a couple more things. What are we doing?"
No, Bazz
No,
was.
Bazz
Bazz
talking about
cast
it.
the tree stride.
She was
Ah.
opening the
Tree
tree
side.
for us.
Okay. Bazz casts. I don't know. We discussed so many things for so long, it was hard to tell what we were going to do. Bazz casts transport via plants with either his 6th or 7th level spell slot, whatever he's got left, and the tree grown into the wall below in the lower deck opens, and that brilliant gold light pours out, and the three of you all okay. You all run through the door and appear suddenly in the perimeter near the edge of Port Resplendissant. The tree that Bazz knows well is not outside the city, but within, maybe an hour's travel within the gates, and it's in the poorer warehouse district, not far from the where you all went to the House of Pain and had your fighting match. So as you all just, a tree rips apart in its center, and you all stumble out. It's other side of the world. It's late afternoon, and it's cold. Now, Port Resplendissant is a pretty temperate place, so less cold than where you were, but it's still about 50. So you went from like 28 to like 51. So
Wow.
you all are wearing jackets and heavier clothing. It's not quite as cold now. But where you all stumble out, there's a slight chill in the air, and people are a little bundled, kind of in the way like you go somewhere a little tropical, and when the weather gets down to 70, everyone's like, ooh, so cold. So it's like 50, but people are wearing jackets, and you're like, okay.
Like LA.
Yes. Yeah, not to point fingers, but
Finally,
yeah.
my coat.
And
Can I make a
and
note?
the denizens around you are largely sort of like physical workers and gruffer individuals and people who are clearly done working more industrial or manufacturing shifts. And you get a lot of looks as you step out of a tree, but it's also got this big city vibes where people just kind of like keep moving. And you all are within Port Resplendissant. Greta.
I would like to please make a note of the sun difference, the difference of the sun and the sky. Just really quick, she's just gonna jot it down. As soon as she notices it, she jots it down for later.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. I'm gonna procure the sending stone. Give it to me. And
Are we meeting her in the forest, you said?
I thought we'd just meet her here.
There's like a lot of people around.
We're in the city.
She just wants to chat.
No, we should definitely not be in eye visible.
Okay,
Because
we
she's so
travel
big
to
and
the-
scary.
We travel to the field.
I don't know.
You all leave the city?
It was just
Oh,
a
wait.
question.
It's evening now, so if we go there now,
I
it's
couldn't
gonna be
have presented
nighttime.
you
I don't
guys
want to
with
meet her in the
another possibility.
nighttime.
This was on me again.
We go to a different
What were
tree
you
DM. I mean, go to a different tree DM.
We
No,
can't.
Well, the
Never mind.
druid, the one druid who's
Yeah.
able to
No,
cast a
I
spell
know.
is not with you.
Yes,
It's been
yes, I
plotted.
know
You
where.
are there in the
I know
city.
where.
Well, you hold on. This is pretty good progress. It took us about an hour to make one choice. I think another half hour, and you could make a second one.
Okay. We should have gone to a different tree, is what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't remember agreeing on this tree.
That's what
but
I thought
if
we
we're
were
at this
doing.
tree
I
now,
thought-
This is
I
the tree
thought
Bazz
everyone
knows in Port Resplendissant.
But I thought Bazz was sending us to the tree
doesn't know
where
any
you
of the other
guys hit the
trees out
fire. Where y'all
by the
guys
river.
did
He
the
doesn't know any trees
fire
outside of the city.
issue.
He just wasn't looking at those trees.
That's what we thought.
The nearest tree from the city that's not planted inside the city would be in the forest southwest of Port Resplendissant, the Astilleria, the elven kingdom where Tello is from, or would be all the way on the northeastern coast at La Main Libre. The only tree Bazz has ever accessed has been this one near the city. For miles around the city are open fields.
Okay, so we walk to the open fields outside of the city. How long does that take
Okay.
us?
takes about an hour and a half, but the party walks out of the city. They don't use any of the small sheds, buildings, or abandoned warehouses nearby where one could meet discreetly with a hag.
Why don't we do
Instead,
that?
They leave the city.
No, that's
I just tried the
fine.
industrial district, but we're moving on. The
No,
party walks
I was
out of the city
confused.
into.
I find a shed. I find a
Party
shed.
goes to an abandoned warehouse, one of
Yeah.
many in the industrial district, like the place where you all fought in an abandoned warehouse in the industrial district. Remember, you can always inquire questions of your surroundings to have them described to you. But the party goes to an abandoned warehouse or building and meets there, maybe 10 minutes after they've arrived.
I think that lady
Madam
that you
Escort.
guys are friends
say-
with would like this place.
I say, hey babe, we're here. I figure you know where we are. Come find us. Let's chat.
A
hang
sort
up.
of spitty sending
I
stone
put
is in your hand. Okay.
I put the sending stone down.
All right. A voice enters your mind because she can also spellcast, and she says,
Wow. It took a long time for you to get back to me. I can't see you. Rhoda has that pesky necklace. I think I was rather clear about that. It's good for me to pop to your ship now, or what are you saying?
Attune to the thing
Oh,
for
okay.
like a minute. I give her a minute and then I reattune.
and you communicate, and she says,
I say, yeah, I tell her she's got a minute.
All right.
So there's like a 5-minute pause, and then at some point, you guys are in. It's a partially collapsed building where the roof is caved on one side. It's pretty small. Think of like the entire building is like the living room of Landon's house in Greenville. But think of the entire kitchen area being. It's like an old storage warehouse, and it used to hold coal, so the floor is really like sooty and black and pressed, and y'all's boots are getting nasty in here. And the entire kitchen side has like the roof caved in, and you all look to the door that's loosely holding onto a hinge at the other side of the building, but it's from behind you all that you just feel a very cold, dark presence, and suddenly like as if the shadows behind you like congeal and melt and condense, there is suddenly the woman there in her cloaks, and where she appears and steps out of the shadow, she goes,
This is deeply unexpected. I was just going to come to your boat.
Yeah.
Usually
It's a mess
I keep other
right
people
now.
off kilter, but you all are strange at the moment. Well, I've come here to talk. Same for you all.
What's up? What's going on?
Yeah, you called this
How are
meeting,
you?
babe.
This is a really unexpected energy. You throw me a lot, but you're kind of doing it.
Ro is not laughing, but I am. I'm so sorry.
and you all look at. Miskor looks kind of genuinely confused and nervous, and she's just like,
It's been a long week.
Ro is back attuned to her thing, right? So like no one can look in on this meeting.
well, that means
Right?
you're halfway. It takes 10 minutes to attune, so that means you're halfway through focusing on it.
Okay, I'm
um,
still sitting there focusing on it. I'm letting
She's like-
Craig and Greta do their thing.
As you're sitting there staring at the necklace, she looks over at it and goes,
There's the pesky little object. Be a shame if you misplaced it. But
Eyes here. Eyes over here.
Eyes up,
over
eyes, one,
here.
two, three, eyes on me.
up, eyes over here.
she gets a cruel smile and looks back at you all, and
So-
she says,
well, it's
It's
an
so
odd
it
way
works
that
for
you all
you.
have gone about this, but
Do
yes,
you know why
I've been
the
rather
necklace
clear
doesn't work
about
for the
that.
count? Because it seems like he can still spy on us.
Yes. Part of the problem we
that?
both share. The
Okay,
Count
so
and I
he's
are
just a freako.
not. Well, let's put it this way.
and as she's talking to you, it's like not later in the afternoon, but she like reaches a hand and kind of strokes some fingers along the music. She reaches a hand and strokes some fingers along the boards on the walls, and the whole shack gets a little darker, as if you all moved closer to evening. and the air drops like 10 degrees. She gets some soot on her fingers, and she looks like the old lady right now. But as she brings her fingers closer, the like cloak falls down a little on her hand, and again, yep, the fingers are too long. One too many knuckles. And she brings the fingers close to her hand, and her tongue comes out of her mouth, longer than a person's tongue should be, a little paler, and she just licks all the soot off of her fingers. And then she goes back to
Your
talking.
tongue pale.
She goes back to
I'm gonna roll my sleeves up, like as far as I can go. I just like show her the burns, like the blisters that I have from being in the water goblin.
You watch her eyes spread wide, and she gets a cruel smile, and she says,
Yes, I am very much a fan of the Count's work. That's why it pains me to do this. He makes the world a lovely place. Brings so much hurt. I can't watch you all while Ro has her little necklace, but a girl's got other ways, right, bestie?
she smiles at you, Gretta.
I'm aware of some of the pain you've endured lately. The glorious suffering you've known. But you've put the Count at an unpleasant position for us all again. You see, when he got his heart back, I no longer have a certain leverage over him. And I'm not his favorite person. And I'd rather not be on his bad side. So, while we're not explicitly enemies, I thought maybe you and I could find a nice little intersection with each other,
Am I still focusing? Or
Yeah.
am I hearing this now?
I mean, you can
Okay,
hear
like
it,
when-
but if you start
yeah.
participating, you're going to be interrupting
Okay.
the focusing. But you can be listening.
Okay.
This is
So
kind of up to Greta. and Greta.
What's your end goal?
I'd love to see the Count no longer alive.
Okay. You want him just dead.
Some
almost dead.
objects find their way into my shop because they're offered. Others are brought in and sold. It was a confident adventurer long ago who brought me that heart in a jar. I saw the opportunity in front of me and I took it. And it has been a valuable item to own for a very long time. But it's in that time that I've earned the ire of an individual that I've learned is increasingly more than I bargained for. I have a way of knowing, of seeing. I know where he is. And it just so happens, unexpectedly, he's run into a bit of trouble. A very unfortunate thing has happened that's put him in a rather vulnerable position. I thought this was something we could both exploit, though we are quickly running out of time. The Count, I almost said too much, because you see, there is something I want. I've been pretty clear about this for a while. There's a black rock that I asked you all about, that I still haven't gotten. And I don't know if you're aware, but the hour is growing dark. You're worried about... No, it's not. You're worried about the Count or this or that, and I understand. But everyone here understands the graver threat on the horizon. And we're all running out of time. Perhaps, if I give you some information, it could act as a little bit more carrot than stick to move you all in the direction of that item I've been asking for politely for a long time. The Bazz or Bazz has been waiting, but he could be employed again if need.
Information about the stone or information about the Count?
what?
And you all, for the third time in your lives, get a hag to look at you confused and go, what?
I feel like it's not the third time for Greta. I
The fifth time in your
clarify,
life.
and I say, you mentioned information to use as a carrot rather than a stake. Are you offering information about the stone or information about the count?
Greta, you and I both know where the stone is. What information would I have? I'm offering you information about the Count.
Wait, here's what I don't understand. Here's what I don't understand. If you had issues with the Count and now are suddenly like I have nothing to hold leverage over him, why wouldn't you use this as an opportunity to get on his side by revealing where we are and as like a advantage for him to attack? Why are you going to us?
Greg, he knows where you are. Has the last week of your life not proved this to you?
No,
You're alive because he wants this to be a long, painful process for you. But he'll never be done. He'll be hurting you the rest of your lives. It's what he loves.
She gives you a confident smile, Greta, and goes,
That's the energy I want to see. Now, if this is too much for you all, it's taken you a very long time to even get to this conversation with me. I can leave you to your business. But I thought maybe this would be a nice little moment for both of us.
I am very eager to dispose of the Count.
Good.
And I think we're kind of on equal footing here. I say we help each other with the Count and we do our best to get you that stone.
I like the sound of that, Greta.
and as she sounds happy about that, she rubs a little finger on the wall again. Well, not a little finger, a very long finger on the wall. And Craig, on the back of your neck from 5 feet away, you feel her finger rub down the back of your neck. And
here's what I don't want.
Sure,
I don't want this. I don't want this to be a repeat of the first time we met you, or our debt to you, or anything of the sort resorts to you having more power over us than us being equal right now. Does that make sense?
Craig, you're some of the most powerful people in the world. I'm just a little lady who owns a shop.
We both know that's not true.
It could be, though. All I'm saying is, I give you the information, you get me the rock. What's so bad about that?
Listen, I am not interested in making a trade. What I'm saying is that you and us are both at risk here. I am open to helping you, and we'll just leave that rock situation as it was before this meeting. We're gonna do our best, but I'm not making any promises, and I'm not interested in making a trade.
So you'd be offering me what?
The same thing you're offering us. We're in trouble with the Count. You're in trouble with the Count. We both want him dead.
Concentrating.
Well,
your concentration period has ended, Ra.
Okay, thank you. Is she saying something?
Okay, she'll continue and she'll say,
Yeah.
well, maybe you and I just play a little game of chicken. A game of who's in more trouble with the Count. I bet it's definitely me. If we're not interested in a deal, I understand.
For you to come to us, though, you must be a little worried. Rose says, looking up.
Honey, I'm not interested. The Count's a problem. But there's a problem all of us have. And for that problem, I need the rock. And I've been rather clear about that for a long time.
Tell us what the rock does.
She just
maybe we'd be closer.
points a long finger at Greta. She knows.
Greta, what does the rock do? Do you know?
I don't know off the top of my head. I'm sorry.
Greta, you were aware. The stone was used upon you a long time. It is the item for convocating and indenturing the souls of the corrupted domain clerics to Beshaba in the ritual utilized by the hags of Ithli by the Coven Crown. You are aware that it is some sort of a stone binding the agreement between the Coven Crown and Beshaba.
In English?
Greta cut her hands on it a long time, and that blood was the sacrifice that made her a Haggy cleric.
None of us knew that, though.
Of Beshaba.
But none of us knew that, so that depends on if you want to say what that is.
I share.
Okay.
Wow, that's news to us. Ro tries not to look shocked.
Much. He's honored. He's like, I know more information about Greta.
I can see this is a hard question, bestie. If it's too much, that's fine.
My guess is you're wanting the rock before you'll give us information on the count.
No, you all have been through so much lately. Maybe I offer you a little goodwill. Maybe I tell you the information on the count first. All I would need would be for you all to shake on the deal.
Yeah, there it is.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Can we find another way to agree to this to a deal that does not include some kind of physically binding dark magic? Have you ever heard of someone's integrity in their word?
If this is not an attractive deal, I'd hate to make you all uncomfy.
We're uncomfortable by doors. It doesn't take much. So
Ro looks over at him like, really?
We are interested in this deal. I do not want a repeat of what happened to us the first time.
Cool.
I'm not interested in a deal. I mean, what's...
You all make some compelling points. If it's not attractive, toodaloo.
So, I have a question.
She's like already
look
walking
around.
back to the corner where she emerged from. She turns back around and looks at you, Greta. She turns her shoulder a little, but her head turns just a little bit further than a head can turn on a neck when she turns back and looks at you.
All you're offering us is information. No assistance, just information of where he is.
Well, Greta, it must not be very helpful information. You don't even need it. It's just words.
I'm
After
asking.
all, what have words been worth? You're right. Knowledge doesn't mean much. What's in a name? If you don't need my help, you don't need my help. Interested or no?
I look at Ro.
What did you... Who gave you the heart?
I told you. An enemy the Count made a long time ago.
How long
Probably
ago?
his mom.
How old is the Count?
A lot older than your mother.
Uncalled for. That's player me, not Ro.
I was given the heart before my shop was on the street. Well, it's getting late. Interested or not?
It could go either way. I stayed a row.
We'll get back to you.
I don't think you will.
And she steps into the corner, and the shadows just suck her up. And the room stays kind of colder, but gets a little lighter. And she's gone.
Well, that was you can't see us, right, Ro? You
No.
can't hear us.
No, I mean, I don't think we should go make another deal with her.
Yeah, we're already in a bad place. I mean, the only
Yeah.
thing I can see is, can I do an insight check to see if she's still there?
You'd like to read her body language to see if whether or not she's
Okay.
present or not?
Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I don't see the purpose in that. We're already in a bad spot. Why would we put ourselves in a worse spot?
Well, what's the party do?
Can we call
What time is
Bazz?
it?
I think we could figure out, either we can draw the count out, or somehow find him. I
She's
don't
not
know.
the only powerful divinator that we know.
Bazz
I mean,
might have
like-
made the deal. I don't know. I don't want to make a deal with her to give her the rock. I don't think.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
mean, I don't know.
In no situation are we giving her the rock. Like we could have made the deal and then just killed her. Like that's would have been what happened.
I was this close to wanting to cast something on her to kill her now, but I didn't want to get into a war without.
I mean, yeah. I think we're no worse off than we were this morning. Besides just an unpleasant conversation.
I have a question, DM.
Mm-hmm.
If we can I do an Arcana check, or you can just or whatever. Can I do an Arcana check to see if how teleport works? Can it like teleport you to a person, or like we've had the heart object for a while, and even though we don't have it anymore, would I be able to, because we know he has it now, would I be able to really hone in on that and possibly teleport to the heart because we've been in possession of it for so long? Because it says familiarity. I can't say words. Like an associated object kind of thing. Like I don't know. Because we've been in possession of like his box and the heart for so long, even though we don't have it now, could I possibly roll to get us to him? Rose thinking all this through in her head about finding him.
Transports you and up to 8 creatures, willing creatures of your choice, as you can see within range, or a single object that you can see within range, to a destination you select. The destination you choose must be known to you, and it must be on the same plane of existence as you. Your familiarity with the destination determines whether you arrive there successfully. So,
But there is, on the chart, there's associated object. And so I
from
didn't
the
know
destination.
Oh, not from the person.
So,
So it's like a
You
book taken
could
from a
teleport
library.
to a place that used to have the heart.
Okay.
But if teleport could take you to where anyone was in the
Yeah.
world, that would be crazy.
Yeah, really OP.
Parties would never be safe from enemies who could teleport, because they could just be
Yeah.
like, "Well, I've met the party," and then boop, and then
Yeah.
boop, and then boop, and go to you forever.
I just didn't know if since those associated objects, but those objects had to. It's from what's
The
from where the
objects are
place
not what you're
came
teleporting
from.
to. They're a tool to take you to a place to where you're teleporting.
Understood. Okay. Okay. Just okay. I'm sorry, Abby. I interrupted you to do that.
Oh, it's okay. I asked Ro what time it is.
And I asked the DM what time
Where
it is.
you all are in Port Ro, taking a look outside and measuring some factors with your data sets. I feel like where you are in Port Ro, it's probably like 6:30. And you're starting to put together from the time difference where you were previously. It's about a 10-hour difference.
Okay. I relay it.
I look at
Greg
and Ro, and I say, do you guys, I mean, we're here. Do you want to get some more spell materials?
Yeah, we probably should get a diamond or two more. Just so we each have one on us.
On the shopping episode. So, you all, you know component shop. You know Herberg's goods, Herberg's stuff. So it's not really a matter of tracking anything down anymore. From where you are in the warehouse district, it's because he's same street as Madame Musgores. So, it's about 2.5 hours from there. So that would put back where Bazz and Tello are. We're now at like about 12, about midday, and you guys are now at about 8:30. My math's not right. Moving on. Magic. And you guys find Erdberg, you find his shop, and he really likes you guys at this point. Does business with you gladly enough. So you all, and he keeps his place well stocked. So what is it that you're looking to buy?
How much is it? I'll Google it.
For Revivify, it's 300 gold, right?
300 gold diamond.
Yeah.
Okay. How many do we want? Because obviously
we have two. I think Craig, do you want to call Bazz and tell him everything that's gone down and ask his opinion?
I call Bazz. I tell him everything that happened,
Craig,
and I ask for his opinion.
You're talking on the sending stone in an alley while they're doing shopping.
Yeah.
Did y'all, just to help me understand, did y'all meet in her shop, or did y'all just go to Port Esplanade and meet outside somewhere?
We met in a warehouse.
We met in a warehouse.
Okay. And what was Ro concentrating on?
I was putting my necklace back on.
You had to unattune so she could find us.
Okay. So you're asking like my boss's opinion?
On if we should still take the deal, or if we shouldn't mess with it and figure it out ourselves, and what options.
Oh man. I don't know what to do. Just player Landon speaking, because I don't think Bazz is going to be very helpful. I don't think he's going to give good answers or be very helpful. But I also don't want to derail things significantly, Zachary. I honestly don't know. Very conflicted right now. Just kind of like opening up the book a little bit about what to do or say. So I don't know.
I mean,
let me tell you.
What would Bazz do?
My take on it is that if we make this deal with her, like, we are already planning on, this is above table, we are already planning on killing her. So if we make this deal, we kill her later. And this is the same argument that I had with Salguin, and some reason that we didn't like it then, but we could use her for this information and then kill her like we planned to do. I don't know
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know if having to deal with her gives her an advantage over us in that fight. That's the only thing that I would worry about here. But also, it's if we don't, we're in the same position that we were this morning, just if we don't do it, we're in the same position, but we don't have a deal with a hag, which is, always better not to have a deal with a hag.
I think it's worth doing. I do not think it's a good thing to shake. I don't know. I don't like anything that's physically binding that she could use against us if she decided that.
She won't let us get away with it.
I think unless y'all come up with a very significant role play or convincing reason, there is no way that we are going to make this deal without having a tangible cost guaranteed to it.
Yeah.
So that you guys either need to come up on the fly with something very convincing or something very promising other than that, or two, if you want to make the deal, we have to give up something. And it's probably going to be in her favor. But what cost would that be?
We're gaining an advantage. Yeah, we're either gaining an advantage over the Count and losing advantage over Miscore, or we're maintaining our advantage or we're maintaining our status with Miscore and maintaining our status with the Count. So we can either stay even or we can switch the scales. Which
I think
if we think that we're go ahead.
No, go ahead.
If we're if we think that we can already take Miscore, it might be better to drop some advantage over her and gain some over the Count. But I don't know. I really think it's harsh.
Ro would ask Gretta, with Greta's hog knowledge, with her knowledge about piggies. Ro would ask Gretta about with her hag knowledge. If you make a deal with a hag, and the hag dies, do the consequences still follow you?
Yeah.
The deal is usually to help prevent her from dying. That's usually the thing that they have to give them.
To prevent us from killing him.
Yeah, because nobody likes hags. You don't go to a hag because you love them, right?
Well, if only one of us makes the deal, though, then the others could kill her. We could make a deal with her that she can only make the deal with one of us. Only one of us can be bound to this deal.
I'm willing for it to be Craig.
Here, she knows
Ro
that
is
she
saying all
holds
this
more.
in role play.
She knows that she holds more cards than we do in this situation. We don't really have a whole lot to stand on. In terms of scale, I don't think it's a very even comparison to say that the danger of the Count and the danger of Miscore are one and the same. And she knows that one of those threats is very real and has much more tangible consequences in the short term than the other. And if we don't take her up on her offer, then that will have a much stronger impact in the short term. It's something. Yeah. So she knows what she has. That's my 2 cents. I won't say anything else.
I think that we should do it. I think we should face it after all the Count stuff has been figured out. Obviously we're not going to go search for a rock while we're trying to kill the Count. She's going to have to be okay with that. We're not going to go deep diving for a rock.
You think that we should make the deal and then kill her after the Count is killed?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
Are you comfortable with that, Jackie?
Yeah,
I
think
don't
we
even know
should.
What the deal is.
I think we should try and. I think we should try and make it where only one person is bound under the deal. That way, we have a loophole. Possibly.
Okay.
I don't even know if it would work that way, but that could be our loophole. If one of us can't kill her, then the others could.
Yeah. Well, okay. So we want to try and have this conversation with her again?
Yeah, I guess we could pop on over to her shop after we get our
time. Let's do it. Yeah, so just clarification. 30... Yeah. 30... What if we got 2 diamonds and then 3 uses of diamond dust for Bazz?
Yeah,
Because
that's
the
fine.
diamond dust for the spell is 100. So
Yeah.
we could. Does that sound good?
Yeah, so 2. I have enough to get. Oh well, you said 3 uses because it's 100. Okay, yeah. So let's get 2 diamonds and 3 uses of the diamond dust, and I'll mark.
Okay.
I'll mark one of the diamonds off of my, or like I'll mark the 300 gold off my sheet. Is what I'm trying to say.
Wait.
For 1, because I only have enough for 1 diamond.
Okay. So I'll buy another, and then 300 uses of diamond dust.
Yes.
3 uses of diamond dust. Okay. So. And 300 gold is 30 platinum, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So we buy.
Actually, I have enough. I'm so sorry, Zach. Zach's looking at us like I have enough to get a second diamond out of my
Wow.
money. So
Yeah.
So how much are we getting total?
I say you get 2, and I say we both get 2, and then I'll get
Okay.
the diamond dust.
Okay.
That's
and I
what I wanna
marked
do.
I marked the money off on my sheet correctly, and then I'll put 2 diamonds in my inventory. Okay.
Okay, same. I bought 2 diamonds and $300 worth of diamond dust.
Okay. Cool. So we have that out of the way. We got diamonds. Sick. Yeah, let's go to me score and make some kind of deal, I guess. Because we gotta get rid of the count, I guess.
Here's.
So, after a belabored debate in the shopping district and buying diamonds and diamond dust from Erdberg's, you all just go a few buildings down, and there is Madame Muscour's shop, awkwardly and uncomfortably squeezed between other shops, as if it didn't belong there. And sitting there on the barrel out front is a little skeletal monkey that's staring at you all very still. Usually it has quite a bit to say, but now it's just staring. Its 2 tiny little tongues of purple flame burn in its eyes. And as you all get close, you go to knock or put a hand on the door, but before you can, the door just opens for you all.
Well,
We go in, yeah. Just walk in.
Okay.
I haven't been
Party
here.
members walk in, and the door behind you all.
Hated
And you
that.
Remember the very confined, squeezed space, the incredibly high cases of items, claustrophobically close on either side, books and items at each side. The space is hoarded and crammed with odd accoutrement and belongings at every side. The anchorless chandeliers float, dripping hot wax slowly, and in the void above, the black void above at the top of her shop, like the shelves go up for forever and it's just darkness. And sitting at the other end, in front of her little desk, is the woman in the large cloaks that covered her. And she says,
Oh, this is a surprise. I thought we entered on unfavorable terms.
let's cut to the chase. Or willing.
I like this attitude.
Under one circumstance.
Oh, tell me how it is, Craig.
We get the information from you, but it is not a good idea to go get the rock while we're also trying to fight off the Count. So it would be agreeing.
No, that would be
to
terrible strategy, wouldn't
right? It really would be. So you would have to wait until we have fully killed the Count.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Is that a timeline
I
that you're willing to
understand.
agree to? Because I don't know what timeline that exactly is.
Well, do you plan on attacking the Count next month?
As soon as possible.
Got a little.
I heard
As
it.
soon as possible.
Then I imagine if you are getting the stone as soon as you can. After that, looks for me.
What are the terms of this deal?
Well, I'm not going to. They're complicated. I tell you what I need to tell you about the Count. You get me the rock.
That's it.
Roll for sarcasm? What?
Roll for
Is she being
strings.
sarcastic?
Roll for strings attached.
Roll for strings.
If you would like a more specific deal, I'm always glad to get specific.
Only one of us has to take the deal. We're not all signing in blood on this.
All right. Which of you wants to make the deal with me?
It's just shaking a hand. There's no blood, right?
No, it's a hint
Gretta
of
offered that
blood.
rather enthusiastically the last time she was here, but it wasn't required of her.
Is it required this time?
No. But I'm not opposed.
Oh. I don't like your hands.
It doesn't have to be Craig.
Yeah, just in general, I just wanted to say it.
So many things I haven't requested. I like this. Would one of you like to give me one of your hearts in a jar?
So
That was a good
just
one.
To be,
That was a
just
good
to be
one.
100% crystal clear, we promised to bring you the stone, and you give us information about the Count, and that is it.
You're right. They should get more specific. You've convinced me. How about
Wow, we've all
I
rolled
tell you what I know about the
anti-persuasion.
hag, and then you all bring me the stone before year's end. How about that?
How many?
And what's okay? What are the terms if either one of us rebukes on, or either party rebukes on the deal? If you don't tell us the information, or if we don't get you the stone, what happens?
I'll leave that to your imagination.
Wonderful.
Okay.
I had a question.
Oh, next month?
Yeah, you all have 1 month left in the year after today.
We got a lot we promised in a month.
I think we
Each
gotta
of
we gotta
us.
like take a notch down on the integrity and start breaking promises.
Greta says this out loud. I'm just kidding.
Okay. So
okay.
DM, I would like to do a Arcana check, or I want to do whatever kind of check you deem relevant to discern kind of the question that Ro asked earlier. What happens to a deal that a hag makes when a hag dies?
You're the only person here who could try to make this check. I want you to give me, for you, this is a rumors check. This is something that you would have tried to have picked up in your time living with and learning from hags. So give me a rumors check. It's not going to be... It's going to be a high DC. I'm going to call this DC... This is very specific. I'm going to call this DC 23.
That is
22. 22.
It's an 18.
I transfer my per DM.
Okay.
I transfer it.
Not how that works. But... as an 18, Greta, you learned quite a bit about hags, but you don't know that specifically.
Okay. Well, you do your best.
We do our best.
Okay. I mean, I look at Ro with my eyes up, asking, like, does this sound good?
How about by Greta's birthday? Rose says, which gives us an extra month because Greta's birthday is decal 22.
A great birthday present. I look
Yeah.
at. I say to Madame Score.
You
Greta's
are
birthday.
very convincing.
Mm.
How about counteroffer?
Okay.
2 weeks before the end of the year.
Stick with the end of the year.
3, take it or leave it. Nobody wants a wasted joke.
I do.
Okay.
Or I did.
Jackie,
I haven't watched it in a long time.
Well, that's a good idea, Greta. I like it's an attractive deal.
And from where she is at her desk, she reaches out her hand, and as she reaches out her hand like a dolly zoom, the room seems to pull toward her. None
Like
of
the
the objects
Jaws
change, but it's like the
shot.
distance of the room is like the distance of the room is just suddenly less, though every object is still there. And her hand reaches out to where, like, if any one of you took a single stride, you could touch it. And her fingers grow longer as she reaches, and her tongue just licks her lips just a little bit, and she says,
Whoever wants to shake, I'm good for my word.
Greta takes a little teeny tiny step back and gives big eyes to Craig and Ro.
What is that? What does this mean, Abby or Micah? Is that a?
So, okay. Time.
oh my goodness.
I'm so sorry. I'm willing to make this deal. The only thing I'm worried about is if I make the deal, can someone else still go get it? Or do I have to be the one that goes to get it?
We
No,
can all
I
go
think
get it.
it's-
You just have to be the one
yeah.
to like give it to, like hand it to her.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
Because I would not do well, probably, around the hags. I have no magic abilities and only
Yeah,
can
we're
hit.
not sending you into
Craig has to
Hagville
go
by
alone.
yourself.
I have some.
Yeah.
Craig, heck, nobody can help. It's only Craig.
It's
Okay.
your
She kicks us
journey.
off
I
one by
like-
one by making us agree and go all by ourselves.
Each of you has to do a different deal. She's like,
I've
I agree
separated
every
them.
time. Every time.
You have to get to me by tomorrow, and you have to get to me by next week, and you have to get to me by noontime.
I like walk up to Madame Score kind of like shyly, and I just kind of go, and we shake pinkies.
Craig, as you step forward and put out a hand pushes you from behind toward her. As if her other hand was suddenly behind you and pushed your back. And as you step forward, her hand wraps around yours, and with a disturbing strength, she gets her fingers around yours and shakes. She says,
A deal's a deal.
and with one single up and down motion, just up and down, you feel a sudden chill run in. It gets in your hand and it feels like it's in your bones, and it runs up your arm, and you swear you feel it go both up and down your spine in a shock. And she says,
Well then, dessert first. The Count. Well, you see, he burned down a lot to get his heart. It was so precious to him. When he burned down his castle, he had an air of confidence. But he only had one safe house to return to, here in Unsen.
Oh
Through
no.
a terribly unfortunate series of events, it turns out that safe house caved in a while ago. Bad luck does strange things. He had nowhere to go, but didn't know that he'd been compromised. with his teleportation gone awry, he's been moving on foot through snow in a field for half a week. And currently, through such unfortunate circumstances, he's lost in the snowy wilderness, the most vulnerable he's been in decades. If someone were to spring upon him now, he'd be in terrible trouble.
Abby.
If you want me to be a bit more specific, he's a day south of Legendur. His sellswords are with him, but he's trying to make his way far south to Le Shahatul, and the snow is slowing him down.
Do you know how many men are with him?
I do. He has 3 with him. He has with him a famous assassin, in it for the money. He has with him a capable warrior, accustomed to being hired muscle. And he has with him a barbarous murderer, one who loves blood spilling for the sport and glory, the one who is glad to spill the blood of your friends.
Okay.
Can I do would it be insight check to when she said his teleportation is gone? Was that her saying that she didn't? That she did
give me an
something
insight
to
check.
him? Okay.
You can give me an insight check.
That is a 25.
Yeah, in whatever destroyed the safe house of his, she had some sort of a magical hand. And one teleportation circle ruined and nowhere to go. His extremely well thought out, confident plan has gone a little bit awry. And now he's the one unexpectedly stuck here.
Okay.
The Count is rarely on a back foot, but he's on a back foot now.
Okay.
True to my word, aren't I?
One more question.
Impressed.
Oh?
To kill him, do we need to take the heart? Not just him.
Clever girl. Burning that heart would go a long way, wouldn't it?
Okay. Good to know.
What did you say, Micah?
We could have killed him a long time ago.
I know,
Yep,
so many times.
Had the heart the whole campaign, but hey.
I'm telling you guys, we need to start breaking promises and just killing things. Like, we should have never been so curious. We need to end our
Would have helped
curiosity and
with
start
me
being
score,
so
not
more
other things.
violent.
Would have helped with me score. There's a whole lot of other situations where y'all's integrity has been deeply beneficial. Helped you a ton in Telethanom and Yaska and Zedge. Just not with me score.
Okay.
I look forward to having the stone delivered.
You want it like a gift bag
Wrapped with a little
in our
bow.
hand, in a box. You want like it to be painted, like a little face.
Before you get out of my shop. There's a great deal of power in a name.
Jesus.
Tag me of it, Micah.
Good luck hunting the Count. Darren Alguid always was a strange name.
And she flicks her fingers and the door opens.
What is that?
Happy hunting.
I start shuffling out. I don't.
Okay.
Search Wikipedia.
Party leaves and the
As I
door.
leave-
Search Wiki.
No, as I leave,
Behind
I
them.
say, did Craig Are you so excited to put this rock in your mouth? It's like a really special rock. I bet it'll taste it, and then the door closes. I bet it'll
Gretta,
taste
you
really
do remember it being a 3-foot long stone.
Oh, it's a big guy.
You're gonna have
It's-
to really
We're
stretch for this
We're not
one,
putting
Craig.
it in a pocket. Okay.
You're gonna have to really stretch for this one, but I think you can do it.
Ro, does Ro
Yeah.
teleport everyone back to the ship now?
Yeah, I just go ahead and teleport. us back
Okay,
to
party's back on the
yeah.
ship, and now Bazz knows everything the party knows, and
Okay.
now everybody's back there.
Beautiful. That sounds great to me.
Y'all wanna
Excellent. Quick player to
get
DM
snacks?
check-in. Ain't no shame here. We took a great deal longer than I suspected on the first session, and that's fine. Do we want to go ahead and kind of quickly wrap things here, go to break, come back, and keep moving?
I'm okay with
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. We'll come to levels after the end of the second session. What I would say is for the players, again, ain't no shame, ain't no thing, chicken wing. In light of the time we took on the first session, perhaps spend part of break coming up with a strategy pretty quickly so that the second session is not a lot of strategizing, but just doing things, perhaps.
I think we just go for it.
Excellent.
I mean,
You guys can talk about that at break.
After we rest.
Listeners, life is an incredible adventure. We're going to bring you back for a very different session after break. We'll come to you soon. Life is an incredible adventure. You're an important part of it. We'll see you momentarily with a very different episode. Skibbity wop nada.